Hi everyone. I hope you enjoyed that little intro. It's just something that I wanted to do because this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I thought, why not give it a little tiny intro? Yeah. I originally was going to do this video last week, but I was busy and I was just busy with stuff, and the one DVD I was waiting for in the mail I'm not actually getting because there's something went wrong and I didn't have to pay for it, so that'd be okay. That's okay. Yeah, it was an RPM DVD, and yeah, but I did get the one that was in stores, and yeah. So what this video is going to be well, first I'm going to show you all the VHSs, and then I'm going to show you all the DVDs. It's probably going to be one video, so I'm hoping it's not too long, but we just have to wait and see because I don't really want to divide up into parts. And the VHSs are going to be divided up into seasons, and same with the DVDs, they're going to be divided up into seasons as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and yeah. And I think I'm going to have something at the end of this video that's, I'm not going to say what it is just yet. Yeah. And actually I will say right now, unfortunately you will not be seeing any Shout Factory DVDs because I don't have any right now. I do plan on getting them in the future, but I'm not getting them right now. So you won't be seeing any, but you will be seeing other DVDs and whatever, and VHSs. So yeah. With that being said, let's get started. First we'll start with Mighty Morphin Season 1. And these ones I've actually had. These are my very first VHSs. The first one is number 1, Day of the Dumpster. Now you've probably seen this in the background of some of my other videos. If you watch my Power Ranger videos, you've probably seen this. Yeah. I actually like these videos because look, it changes from well, this one goes from Jason, changes into Power Rangers, and changes into a Megazord, which never happened in the show, but it's kind of neat to show you how it shows that. These ones you probably could find, most of these you probably could find easily. I've had this literally since I think like 94, so I've had this for a very long time, and it plays okay. You could kind of see it's been wearing, but yeah, I just really like these, and yeah, so that's Day of the Dumpster, Volume 1. Next one is Volume 2, High Five. These ones are actually a bit better. Like, they're still watchable. They're not as whatever. Yeah, so we get Trini for this one. Let's see the pictures. It's kind of weird because I don't know about this picture. But this picture I don't think is actually in that episode right there. So it's kind of weird that they put pictures from different episodes. But, yeah, okay. Next one is Volume 3, Food Fight. Yeah, I've had these like for years. Actually, this one and the next one I actually got last. But yeah. This with Billy fighting the Pudgy Pig. And see, once again, it shows. Now, this picture is from the episode, but this one is from a different episode. So yeah. So it's Food Fight. Volume 4 or number 4, whatever, is Happy Birthday Zach. The other one I got with Food Fight. With the Nasty Night. This one I've watched quite a few times. Actually, I should get back. Day of the Dumpster is probably the only episode I have watched so many times. I probably could tell you almost every single line from it. Yeah. Yes, Happy Birthday, Zach. And yeah, so I know a lot from that. And the other one I got with Day of the Dumpster was No Clown Around, because I got this one and and Day of the Dumpster at the same time. So these were like two very first Power Ranger VHSs I've had for years, and like I said, they're also watchable. Day of the Dumpster, I think because it's been watched so many times, that's probably worn out. But these ones, they're still better. These ones you probably could maybe still find because these are the original releases. And yeah, So they probably might be easier to find than some of the other ones you're going to be seeing in here. Okay, and so that's it for the original 5. Now we go on to the next series, which is the Green Ranger miniseries. This is part 3, which actually I have something to say about this when I get to it in a couple minutes. It's part 3. I didn't actually have these. Actually, this one I've only had for a couple years. I haven't had it for that long. See some pictures there. And then the final part 5. That's the only ones I have for the original release of Green with Evil. The part 3 and part 5. I would like to get the other ones. And then I have the re-releases of Green with Evil. I have these ones I've had for I think it's 97, I think. So it's a long time, but not as long as the other ones. This is Green with Evil Part 1, Out of Control. Just when they started having another title with it. I guess I can show you the side. That's Jason the Red Ranger and Billy the Blue Ranger. And then there's Part 2, Jason's Battle. There's Trini the Yellow Ranger and Kimberly the Pink Ranger. Now this one, now I do have part 3, and you would think, oh, this is a re-release. And if you look on the tape, it has the same kind of thing. Yeah, but I actually recently watched this for the first time, and I don't know what happened here. I don't know if someone just put the sticker on or what happened, but this is not the re-release. This is actually the original release of part 3, which I already have. So I'm probably going to, if I can, I'm going to try and repurchase this one if I could find it somewhere. In store, because I don't really want to get these online because it kind of have the same problem. Which actually some of them might, well, yeah. But I'll just wait to see if I can find this in store again. Because, yeah, this is supposed to be the re-release with the interview and everything at the beginning of the video, but it's not. It's actually the original release, so it's, yeah. So I'm probably going to get this one again. I'll just show you the box. It's Jason and Kimberly. Okay, that's it for season 1 of the season 1 VHS that I have for Power Rangers. Next we're going to season 2. Now there's gonna be a lot more here from season 2. Yeah, so this is when Lord Zedd came in, and this one is actually probably one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite episodes from the whole Mighty Morphin series. Is the Wannabe Ranger. I don't know why. I think because you get to see these characters act differently. Yeah, like I know it's the monster disguised as them, but just to see them being so weird and everything is kind of funny. This was one of my favorite episodes, and also I think this has a music video, which is an extra special thing. It's kind of weird that they never released the 3-part Lord Zedd one that introduced him, because this one actually comes right after. According to what I read, this episode is right after the 3-part whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, the 3-part series that introduced Lord Zedd, and at least it's on DVD, so that's the Wannabe Ranger. Next is Putty on the Brain, which is another good episode. Actually, another episode I like, Bloom of Doom. Yeah. I actually remember this episode when I originally heard. That's, I think, why I like it so much. And now these ones, well, this is from the Morphin series. It's Lord Zedd Waves. It's an okay episode. Yeah, it's whatever. It's Power Rangers. Oh, that's not the back. This one I haven't yet watched I haven't watched it yet, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember this episode, but I can't remember. It's from the White Ranger series, and it's Rocky Just Wants to Have Fun. Put a picture there. I just haven't watched that one yet. And another one from the Morphin series, Lights, Camera, Action, which is it's okay. Not my favorite episode, but it's an okay episode. I actually can't remember. I know they go on like a TV show. They go on a TV show, but and so that's kind of weird. But yeah. Next one, and yeah, and this one is, where there's smoke, there's fire. Which is also from the White Ranger series, which once again I haven't read. Look, it's actually ripped on the bottom, but yeah, I got it because I don't have this one. I've had this for a while, but yeah. The next one is I guess you could say kind of rare, because as far as I know, it's not available on the DVDs right now. So maybe in the future, I don't know. Because I know the other one is available on the DVD, but this one is not. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Karate Club. The I guess the Green Ranger one. The one that's on the Mighty Morphin box set from Shout is actually the second one, the White Ranger one, which you'll see in a couple minutes. Yeah, so I don't know why they didn't include this one as well, but maybe beyond in a future DVD release, I don't know. But this one's okay. Like it's basically, it teaches karate and stuff. This one comes with like, it shows you how to do some moves and everything. So yeah, it shows you White Ranger on the side and then the Green Ranger, and then it shows you. So it's kind of like a special video, which like I said, it was okay, but it'd be good if you want to learn how to do karate. I guess this might be a good thing to start with. Is with this. The next one is another special video, and it's Lord Zed's Monster Heads, which I haven't got around to watching yet. Which is was for a long time a rare home video, but now I know it's on the DVD set, so it's not as rare as it used to be. This one it's kind of rare, but it was recently released with one of the Samurai DVDs, and it's Alpha's Magical Christmas, which it's okay. It's basically Alpha and these kids singing songs, which it's okay for like a Christmas time. Not my favorite Christmas special. It's kind of weird too, because they show Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, but then they show Tommy as the Green Ranger. Like, as far as I know, that never happened. So it's kind of weird that they showed that. Actually, you can see right there. Right there, you can see Tommy right there in the green suit, and yeah, that's kind of weird. And then this one is also a rare was a rare video, but once again, it was it's on the, as far as I know, it's on the DVD set. And this was actually one of the first VHS I've ever ordered through Amazon. And it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Live, the World Tour, live on stage. Now, I think this home video is rare, but now it's the actual program is not as rare because of it being on the DVD set. It's something I've watched, I think, once. It's okay. It's kind of weird to see them doing a play, but yeah, it was interesting. But yeah. And I guess the last one for the second season, well, it's not really part of the second season, but it's probably one of the most famous moments, is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. I've had this since basically it came on video. I got it for my birthday one year, and I do like this movie. It's Ivan Ooze, and yeah. The only, I guess my only really problem with it is I just wish it fit into the same continuity as the TV show, but unfortunately it doesn't really. Like, maybe it takes some stuff from the movie and puts them into the show, but as far as the actual story, it doesn't really fit into the same continuity. It's basically its own thing, and maybe that's what they're trying to do, is have it be part of Power Rangers, but at the same time be its own thing. And yeah, so, but like I said, I do like it. Okay, so that's it for the second season DVDs. Next, we're going to the third season, which is, I don't really have that many. This was also at one time a rare home video, but once it actually guess you could say still rare because of the stuff that's in it. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Ninja Quest. Now, the reason why this is so rare is because during the commercial breaks, instead of putting commercials, they actually have a Bulk and Skull segment in between, like, during the commercial break. So it's kind of neat that way. Like, instead of getting commercials, you get a little thing with Bulk and Skull. And I just thought that was kind of neat. And when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, that. And then, but after watching it, I thought it was really good. It was just a really good thing. It's like they were hosting it and everything. So, yeah. And the funny thing about Bulk and Skull, I think when I was younger, I didn't actually really care for them that much when it was originally on. But I think now I've actually grown to like them, and I like them now. So that's Ninja Quest, which is the only really third season story that I have. I don't actually. That might be the only third season they released. I'm not 100% sure, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but yeah. The next one is one like I was talking about before. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Karate Club, the White Ranger Kata. Now this one is available on the DVD release. This is available on the DVD release of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So, like, if you buy, we have to buy the big box set. But yeah. And just like the other one, it also opens into a book, but this talks about some stuff instead of actually showing moves. Which I haven't got around to watch this one yet, but yeah, this one used to be rare, but it's, well, obviously not now because it's on DVD. So that's the White Ranger Kata. And the last one for the third season is probably my favorite Christmas one. It's I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger, and this is the original home video release. This is the one where you actually get the scene with Catherine, which is once again kind of weird because when Catherine turned good, she becomes part of the Power Rangers, and that's when Kimberly leaves, and so it's But the one that aired on TV, they actually took some parts out, including that part, and but I have to say I like probably this one better because, like I said, more stuff in it. One thing, there's not much action in this one, because that's the thing with the Power Ranger Christmas ones, there's not much action. I don't know about last year's Christmas one, or the years before, but yeah, because I haven't come around to watch them yet. So that's I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger. And that's it for season 3. So next you'd think, what about Zeo? Now when I was younger, I don't remember seeing Zeo videos in stores. So I would think, okay, the Zeo was never released on VHS. Well, there were 2 VHSs. One was, I think, like a Halloween one, I think, which I think is somewhat easy. Well, not easy to get, which I'm still looking for. But some people might not know is they actually released the first episode of Zeo on home video, which is right here. This is probably one of the rarest home videos that I have, because I don't see it in anybody talking about it. Now, what it is, it's actually the first 2 episodes of Zeo, but also the last, I guess, episode of, or the last 2 episodes of the Alien Ranger saga that led into Zeo. So, and what they did is they edited all 3 or 4 episodes together into one movie. So this is a really rare video that I feel like I have, because I don't hear nobody talk about, nobody mentions. It's almost like people didn't even know this came out. I didn't know it came out until I found it on Amazon a couple years ago, and it's a really good video. Like I said, it edited all the last 2 episodes of the Alien Rangers miniseries and combines it with the 2 first episodes of Zeo and makes it one big movie. Yeah. So it's and it's called Zeo Quest. So yeah, I didn't even know this was even out, and when I found it, I was like, wow. And I know there's another video, but the Zeo ones are really hard to find. So yeah, so that's Zeo Quest. I'm always not much on this thing. Yeah. Next is the only home video from this season, which is Power Rangers Turbo, and that is Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. For a long time, this is the only Power Rangers Turbo season home video you could get is the movie. Well, now with the DVD, but right now the only way to get the Turbo season is if you buy the Zeo to Lost Galaxy box set. So I don't know what's going to happen when they get to Turbo. Are they going to release it by itself like they have been, or are they going to? I don't know, because I know a lot of people don't like this season, but I like it. I actually do like this movie. It's hard to say if I like this movie better than the other one, because this one does fit into the same continuity because it's the premiere of the Turbo season. But yeah, but I do like it. And Jason and Kimberly returns. So that's Turbo Power Rangers movie. Another drink. Okay. Next is the only in space video, which is Power Rangers in Space. I don't know what this is because I haven't got around to watching it. I think it's the Psycho. I don't know if it's the whole Psycho Ranger saga from in space, but I think it's a bunch of those episodes edited together into one movie. And for once again, this was the only home video of In Space until a couple years later. Power Rangers in Space, and then we're going to the next series, which is Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. I haven't watched this one either. A lot of these later home videos I haven't watched yet. Haven't got around to watching. And then I guess the only other, I don't know if they have another Lost Galaxy one, but this is Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, the return of the Magna Defender. I do remember seeing these episodes on TV, but okay, that's it for those guys. So stuff, and then I have some of the power playbacks. I have Black Ranger Adventure. Yeah, Black Ranger Adventure, which has I don't know the name of the episode, it doesn't say. Well, they have Happy Birthday Zach and another one. I think it's the Putty on the Brain episode. So that's the Black Ranger Adventure. Then I have the Yellow Ranger Adventure. Okay, this has a High Five, and I'm not quite sure what the other one is. So once again, I haven't got around to watching these yet. They're all the same on the back. And then the only other power playback one I have is the Blue Ranger Adventure, which I think I've shown this in an update video I had a while ago. This has a food fight and Blue Ranger Gone Bad, I guess. Yeah, which was actually a long time the only way you could get that episode, Blue Ranger Gone Bad, until like I said, until the DVDs came out. So I do have the Pink Ranger Adventure, but it has no box, so I would like to repurchase that one, and I need to get the Red Ranger one, the White Ranger one, and the Christmas one. So I'm missing 3 of them: Red Ranger one, Pink Ranger one, and the Christmas one. Yeah, and that's basically it for the 90s Power Rangers. Next is, now we're going to get into the really, maybe, well, I don't know about rare stuff, but maybe, I don't know, but this next season, I know some people don't like, and I've only seen a couple episodes, but Power Rangers. That's why, because I really want to collect all the Power Ranger home videos that they've released in North America, but we just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, so the first one is Lightspeed Rescue. This is the first, I guess, few episodes, I guess, of Lightspeed Rescue. I know some people don't like this season, but I can't really comment too much on it because I've only seen a couple episodes. And I've only seen clips of it, of other episodes I haven't seen. This one is the Titanium Ranger Curse of the Cobra, which, yeah, I know is the first American-made Power Ranger. I do know that. Like I said, I don't remember. I don't think I watched too much of this. And this one is Power Rangers in 3D, which is also known as Power Rangers Trakena's Revenge, which I have seen. And actually, surprisingly, I didn't realize that this season is quite dark. Yeah, I knew the next season was dark because I've heard, but I didn't realize this season was really dark as well. And that episode was kind of dark, like especially when Trakena becomes this big monster at the end. It's like, whoa! It's like almost whoa! You wouldn't think to see that kind of monster in a Power, like, even though they do show monsters in Power Rangers, but to see that actual kind of monster in Power Rangers, like, whoa! But the only thing I don't like is it's kind of dark at the end, so it's kind of hard to see them fight the monster because it's so dark. And yeah, like, I did see this actual VHS I've seen on. Well, you'll see in a minute. Well, in a couple minutes, what I'm talking about. And then the last Lightspeed Rescue one I have is, well, the last episode. Well, the last few episodes, which is The Queen's Wrath, which I actually did watch a couple years ago on YouTube, when YouTube used to have a whole bunch of a whole bunch of episodes. I don't know if it's still up, but yeah, I did see it on there. And actually, that's how I got to watching some of the older episodes that I might have forgotten about or seen. I've watched it, and this is one of the ones I watched, was The Queen's Wrath. It's like the last episode, and it was okay, I guess, but And that's it for the Lightspeed Rescue. Next, we're going to Time Force. Now, I've only ever seen one episode of Time Force. Like, if you watch my history of Power Rangers, I've only seen one episode. But I do have a couple VHSs, but I just haven't gone around to watch them yet. So, the first one is Force from the Future. So I can't wait to start watching these. And the funny thing is, as much as I know very little about this, I kind of know the characters. Like, I know that's Ransik, and that's Wes, and Pink. No, I think Jen, her name is. Yeah. So it's Force from the Future. I know this one is, I think, probably the darkest season that in Power Rangers history. Which I've like I said, I've only seen one episode, and yeah. This one's Quantum Ranger Clash for Control. And then we have Dawn of Destiny. So I can't really talk much about these because I haven't really seen them. And then the last Time Force one I have, which is also the last episode watch, which I've never watched, but I've seen clips of it. It's The End of Time. So I guess you could say that the one Lightspeed Rescue was probably the first, I guess, finale of Power Rangers they actually put out on home video, because if you go back in the history of Power Rangers, the final episode, well, except for, I guess you could say season 3 of Mighty Morphin with that Zeo tape, was the first time they ever put a finale on home video. But if you're talking about a finale by itself, I would say yeah, I would say probably the Lightspeed Rescue one, or I don't know. Yeah, so this is The End of Time. So I can't wait to start watching these. And then I have this one, which is another rare one, which I didn't know this one came out until I actually found it in store, in a thrift store. It's Power Rangers Red Alert. Now I heard this is a Toys R Us. It was a Toys R Us exclusive, but you know, I guess it was, but yeah, like I said, I've never seen it in stores, and so it has an episode of Mighty Morphin, which is Two Heads Are Better Than One. An episode of Power Rangers in Space called Mission to Secret City, and an episode of Power Rangers Time Force, Beware the Night. So you get 3 episodes of, I guess they're like Red Ranger episodes, I guess. Yeah. The next one is Wild Force, which is Lionheart, which I've actually seen this episode, the first 3 episodes, and yeah, it's okay. I haven't seen too much of Wild Force, so I can't really say too much about it. This one I've actually watched, Identity Crisis. I actually remember seeing this miniseries on TV. Probably the only episodes I've seen on TV was the Lunar Wolf Saga. Yeah, I think that's his name. I guess it's the Lunar Wolf Saga. I don't know. Yeah, so that's Identity Crisis, and then that's it for the, I guess you could say, the Saban kind of era. And so next we're going to go into the last few VHSs. I don't. Yeah. Okay. No, I'll keep going. If I find out this video may be too long, then I might stop right here and then go into another video. So you might, the video might stop here. So I don't know. We'd have to wait and see. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get into the last few VHSs now. Actually, no, I'm going to stop the video here now. Yeah, because I think it's gone on long enough, and so the next part is going to be the last couple VHSs I have, and then we're going into the DVDs. And yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoy. So stay tuned.